Good morning, Carl here with today's Sustainability Theory News. Lead story at the Small Farmers Journal talks about a study from Washington State University on how organics can feed the world. We've been hearing for years, organics can't possibly feed the world. We need industrialized agriculture with all these fertilizers and other expensive inputs. Well, that's wrong. And this study is just another one of many that proves it. There are methods of organic production that actually produce more food than industrialized agriculture and at a lower overall expense. And there's a good point at the bottom. If you look at calorie production, we already produce more than enough food to feed everyone in the world, but we waste around 30 to 40% of it. I've heard numbers between 25 and 33% of the calories we produce is wasted. So we need a better system of local production so it's not wasted and spoiled in shipping. Over at Dazine Magazine is the Ground Fridge, a new type of modern root cellar that can produce a whole lot of food and keep it at a constant temperature. And heck, it looks pretty nice too. Maybe injected molded plastic. Pretty solid system, maybe. Over at Food Tank, Imperfect teaming up with Whole Foods to sell ugly produce. The Giant Eagle grocery store chain has also started doing this. We did a story on this a few days ago. And looks like this Whole Foods wants to jump on the bandwagon as well. This will certainly help lower food waste around the world, or at least here at home. Over at Civil Eats, why Portland's soil crisis can teach us about heavy metals in the garden. Now, this is about how gardens in the Portland, Oregon area have found heavy metals in near an old glass plant. Arsenic, all sorts of nasty stuff. Well, this is also an issue around older homes with lead-based paint. If you grow food crops right near the edge of the house where old paint chips might have fallen off or been scraped off, that could end up in your food. If you grow in that situation or in an urban farm, you may want to consider getting a raised bed garden that is closed at the bottom so the roots don't permeate the soil below. Over at Urban Organic Gardener, great infographic on the cut and come again salad system, where basically you grow regenerative greens like arugula or red mustard and basically just cut them and let them regenerate and come back a few days or a week or two later and harvest some more. Over at Modern Farmer, the double digging method. So modern tilling takes the healthy topsoil and tills it all the way through the root base. Instead, this system retains that healthy topsoil to the side. So you take the first 6 inches, put that to the side, and then take a fork and just dig and aerate the next foot of soil. So you have a good 16, 18-inch bed. And then as soon as that bottom layer is aerated, you put that healthy topsoil back on top so it's easily accessible to the plants. Over at City Farmer News, talks about how backyard chickens are growing in popularity over in Vancouver, British Columbia. In 2010, when the program started, 13 people signed up. Now there's over 220 people registered. So that just shows its popularity. Over at Science Daily, an article about how antibiotic use in animals can increase the amount of resistant bacteria in the soil. That's something we certainly don't want in either our food system or our health system. At the Global Forum on Agricultural Research, a young agripreneur proposal, hydroponic fodder, or hydroponic fodder rather. Basically, this farmer is built a very simple greenhouse and is growing about 5 pounds of seed, 25 pounds of grain, or actually not grain, fresh grass. Here's a picture of it down below here. And this is a great system for beef farmers, dairy farmers, who live in a very tough climate to grow food year-round. Either there could be a very long winter that won't let you grow grass, or it could be a very prolonged period of drought. This system will help you get fresh fodder for your cattle, and I strongly encourage you to look at it if you are raising cattle for a living. That's it for today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Have a good one.